Welcome to another EBX discussion. And I always thank and salute those who take the time to come in. I appreciate you and I feel your energy. And if you're alive and breathing, that means you doing well. You back to fight another day. No matter what happened yesterday or up until now, as long as you striving to grow and be better, that's what it's all about. Matter of fact, be greater, be powerful, be fierce. Let nothing stop us. Us, our family, whatever challenge we're facing. And I always got to get to the minors to keep us strong and protected. I honor thy ancestors. I honor thy mother. I honor thy father. I honor thy brother. I honor thy sister. And I got to call on that protection from our great higher power. That greater creator, Mother Nature, and I always say the universe. Those three wonderful forces. I call on that protection for ourselves, from ourselves, so we don't become our own worst enemy. And may anyone in my family that may have passed or transitioned, may they rest in peace and in power, as well as your family. Anyone you held dear, may they rest in peace and in power. And let's place that gold over us, shall we? May my family and your family, may they all prosper, and may we all prosper, and everything we touch turn to gold. And welcome to never, ever let that righteous fire go out, that righteous flame. Don't ever let it go out. I don't care what you facing, what we facing. You pinpoint every challenge. Even if it's small, you tackle that too, so it don't grow into a big thing, my brothers and sisters, because we got to stay strong out here, because there's a lot of unaware individuals out here. Nothing bad against nobody, but that's just the reality, because some of us at one time or another, we have been in that space where we weren't that aware. You know, everybody's road is different, but at some point we have been at somewhat of a low point in our lives. That's why we got all these powerful teachers and all these powerful soldiers and soldierettes out here. Salute and keep that flame going and be nothing but trailblazers. And what I always say, and leave nothing but a flame of righteousness and fire behind us for those that come behind us, so we can pass that torch of righteousness, education, inspiration, and fearless on to those behind us, because we got to stay strong out here no matter what. It's not a game. When it comes to the mind and psychological warfare, it's no joke, ladies and gentlemen. We have to study. And that leads me into a 30-day detox that I've been talking about the last couple of days. And I said I was going to stay updated on it. And like I said, anyone that comes in, brother or sister, soldier, soldierette, salute. You're more than welcome to place a comment. I like to know how you're doing, real talk, because it's not about me. It's about us connecting. Like I say, I know I get trapped in my solitude and my silence, but EBX cares, truly do care. I truly do care, because I one too have been through the fire, and I know what it's like to struggle. Those of you who are struggling out there, trust and know I've been there and done that, as well as a lot of us. Why are you, like I always say, why do you think so many of us are powerful out here? Why you think a lot of brothers and sisters, I'm talking about the righteous ones now, the ones that are standing for truth and ain't taking no shit. We have been there and done that. We have no time for pettiness, stupid debates that are not leading to growth, and superficial things. We are here for standing for truth, and raising those that are with us. Remember, we don't follow each other. We stand with one another. We got to get out of this social media narrative. We don't follow each other. We stand with one another. We are all leaders. Just remember, the greater, higher power, something we have to never forget, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone, especially if you're melanated, everyone has that great power within. It's just a matter of going in deep and finding that power. So that's why every now and then, and I gave this advice before, like I said, do a 30-day detox every so often. And I'm on day, I would say 4 and 5, because I didn't upload yesterday. And I would say today is 5, and yesterday was 4. Okay, day 4. I talked about, let me see, did I talk about 3? 3, okay, I'll talk about 3. But this is, I'm gonna say today is day 4, but no, today is day 5. So we're gonna say 4 and 5. I'll put that in the title. That's what I'll put. 30-day detox, 4 and 5. Okay. 3 went very well. I think I had 1 negative thought. And when I get these little unwanted thoughts that a lot of us get, I'll go straight to that higher power. Say, forgive me for that thought. And if it was from me, forgive me. And if it wasn't from me, deflect it and diminish it and rebuke it and make it disappear. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, when we rebuke something, don't just say rebuke it and that's it. No, say make it dissipate and disappear into the universe. Because remember, there's no gravity in the universe, so there's nowhere else for that energy to go. So it dissipate and disappears into the universe, because nothing is more greater than that higher power, Mother Nature, and the universe. Remember that. It's bigger and over everything. That's why that greater higher power don't want us to get stuck in petty, stupid things, because we are an image of that greater higher power, especially those of us that are glowing and flaming. And I mean, like, like a torch, not like a torch, like a forest fire. Some of our spirits inside of us is like a forest fire, and it can't be put out. You put one little flame out, another one pops up. It's so many of us out here. We just got to focus on that. The power of positivity can be very, very contagious. And it's a lot of us out here that's implementing and putting in the work. And I'm so thankful for my great Creator for putting those brothers and sisters out there, the righteous ones, because it has really helped me. That's why we have to have that pineal gland open, my soldiers and soldierettes, and absorb that great power from those that are teaching it out here, and keep that and pass that torch on and keep on going. And I'm gonna go back to the 30-day detox. Day 3 was pretty good. Like I said, I had 1 negative thought. I went to my greater higher force, higher self, took care of it, and keep it moving. Now, day 4 was yesterday, and it went pretty well. Actually, it was a great day. Like Ice Cube said, today was a good day, and it was. See, our days, and this is something that Bruce Lee taught in his book. A day can be drama filled, or it can be just happy and go free, because when you don't see negativity and positivity is all you will see when you look within that inner. That's the most effective way. That's the most effective thing about a 30-day perspective of oneself inner. And it's been really great. So yesterday was great. No bumps, and didn't really run into a lot of negative energy. And that's another thing I've come to learn, ladies and gentlemen. When you're seeking righteousness and you practice on keeping that good energy within, you will attract great energy on the outside. I'm coming to know this. That's why I say on my last podcast, as I say, if you come into a new gift, a new power, you're feeling this overwhelming power within you, don't take it for granted. Go with it. Study different things that you don't understand. Look it up so you can pinpoint it, so you can control your power. You can see things coming before they come. So, and like I said, I'm going back to what I was going to say. That's why our days can be good, because we're sending out good vibes. The vibes we send out will kind of dictate how our day goes, or our week. I say strong, I don't say weak. So when I say strong, I'm talking about, the days of the week. It will depend on how your strong goes, or how you maintain your spiritual strength. So I'm coming to learn, ladies and gentlemen, Being enlightened and being righteous is more than just saying it. We have to feel it in our mind, our spirit, and all through our body. It does make a difference. We have to make sure we study ourselves and evaluate and keep ourselves sustained spiritually. And it's a beautiful thing, but it takes work, it takes time, it takes patience, sometimes it takes silence, because we can't hear that greater, higher force within if things are too loud, So that's what I've been doing on this 30-day detox, and I've been working on my diet too, because one of my habits is eating late at night, and that's something I've told ladies and gentlemen in the past, especially my melanated people. Watch those meals we eat late at night. And if we do snack or something, stop eating at a certain time or eat light. And if you do eat something light, and make sure it's healthy, and make sure you're drinking water. So I've been working on that area, and I've been doing that. And I've been doing pretty good. And everything's been going smooth. Today will be beginning of day 5. So yesterday was a great day. And I'll keep you posted. Even if things don't go right, I will talk about that too. And I'm incorporating everything into this 30-day detox. I'm talking about thoughts too. I'm talking about lusting. And remember, lusting can be many things. It can be material things. It can be sexual. So I'm incorporating everything into this 30-day detox. And if you want, you can do the same. Every aspect of our body, 30-day perspective of oneself. And like I said on the last podcast, or maybe one before that, when we get to the end of that 30 days, as we can do each individual day, we can do a individual evaluation of each day too. But the most important evaluation is at the end of the 30 days. Because, and I'm telling you another good important reason that, I think we should do this to keep ourselves sustained and keep ourselves clean and keep ourselves strong. Because it's very empowering, and it keeps the focus on yourself, and it's also a goal and a plan, like I said, because sometimes that human side, like I've said, that human side don't give a shit. Do not rely on the feeling of the flesh. That's why it's another good reason to do this. And a lot of things, you'll dig into that subconscious and find things that you didn't know was there. Oh wow, I have this habit. And because the human flesh can be challenging. So when you get to the end of that 30 days and you do that evaluation, you will see, I'm telling you, you will really find out the kind of person you really are, and if you can maintain, and if you practice, or we practice what we teach. So we have to teach ourselves. We can't begin to influence other minds if we don't know thyself. And that's real talk. So, because like I said, I go off experiences and the strength of the spirit from that greater, higher power. One would never think he knows everything, but I've come across I've come across a lot of knowledge and, self-teachings and things I have learned from other teachers. We always got to incorporate those that has helped us along the way. Never forget about those that helped us along the way. I mean, if they've been a vital tool in your life, always keep them in your spirit, even if you're not talking. It's very important, because remember, what did I say a couple of podcasts ago? That higher power listens when nothing else will. You don't do things to get attention and to get gifts. It's good to get praises, and and we got to connect to one another because we show love and we put fire into one another. But always do things for that greater, higher power. Because remember, it don't matter when you do it or how you do it. When you save a brother or a sister, don't matter if it's a long time ago or if it's recent. Remember, that greater, higher force will reward us. So never, ever, ever let that flame of righteousness go out, ever. That greater, higher force got that flame burning for a reason. So let's be trailblazers out here and keep on detoxing and cleansing ourselves so we can stay clean and sustain and stay as powerful more powerful than we already are. We are already powerful, but let's be even more. Let's be super powerful. Let's take it to a whole nother level. So that's my thought. That's my positive thought. That's my real thought. I just wanted to come back and check in with my brothers and sisters. Like I said, again, put in your comments. Let me know how you doing. If you took my advice, thank you. And whatever way you have to, whatever you got to do to keep yourself powerful and cleansed, and deflecting the toxic things that can come from people, places, or things. That's all I want. And I salute to the teachers and the reachers and teachers out there, my family. I give honor to my children, their mothers, soldiers and soldierettes. Thank you for coming in to another EBX discussion. And to all brothers and sisters, may you have peace in your part of the world, wherever you are, right now. One.